Hey guys, Nunix here in my Minecraft evolution world, and particularly I'm here in my testing chamber where I test out different contraptions. And what I want to show you today is a item water stream diverter. And what I mean by that is that when you have items in a water stream, I want to be able to use redstone to decide if the items go, for example, left or right, and have them basically be carried by different streams depending on the redstone output. If I was in beta 1.7 or above, this would be pretty easy to do using Pistons, but if you're before that version, you're actually pretty limited in your options. One design that you might have seen though is something like this, where you have the items fall off and be right up against the edge of a block, and when you have a door like this, the items will simply just fall down, which means that you can collect your items down here. But if you close this door and you do the same thing, you'll see that the items will carry on through by basically just staying on top of this door ledge here. And also this works over ladders, but you can't control ladders, of course. And this allows you to have the items go in a different direction. For example, you could have it fall now in a lava stream to destroy the items in case you have a mob farm that produces a lot of items and you don't want them to be creating lag. The problem with this design, though, is that the item pickup spot can only be right here. That's where the items fall, and you can't, in this version at least, have the items go off in one direction. You might think that perhaps the items could have enough momentum to fall into this water stream right here. So let me just show that. But unfortunately, at least as of beta 1.2, where the items move really slowly in water, this is not the case. However, I have confirmation from one of my subscribers, DeadlyDirtBlock, that in beta 1.7 this does work because the items move faster in that version when they're in water. And that's also the case in beta 1.6. It might be the case in 1.3, 0.4, and 0.5. I have not tested it personally myself, but it might be the case. So if you want a design that allows the items to go into two completely separate water streams such that you can guide them in different directions and different positions, this is what you're going to want to make. You're going to want to have this this water stream set up here, and then you're going to have it basically go over a door like before, but this time, because the items are centralized and you have a sign here and a door here, it allows the items to drop down where they will be basically impacted by the water stream that's right next to the door there. So let's see it again in action. So as you can see, the items will keep moving and they will keep going in that direction. You can also have the water stream go in any other direction that you want. It doesn't have to be parallel to this top stream here. And let's see, sort of like before, if I make the items go again through this system here, but with the door closed, or I guess I don't even know exactly what orientation it is, but with the door like this, like before, the items will go over the door and go off into their own merry way. And by the way, let me show you an additional thing, which is that if you have this system here that centralizes the items between two blocks like that, you can have the items carry on in an infinite direction here using these parallel water streams that are side to side, which mean that you can have it also be flat. Since normally water blocks only extend out for 8 blocks, you would think that every 8 blocks you have to go down one if you want to keep items moving in one direction, but that's not the case if you use this setup here. So I think from the video it's pretty clear what's going on here, so hopefully you should be able to build it. Let me show you now another design that I made that is even simpler, but the drawback is that it only works in two of the directions of Minecraft. But first, let me show it to you working. If I throw items pretty centrally here along this diagonal path, and then I have doors situated like here and here, then the items will be basically nudged to the side, and then they'll be picked up by the diagonal water stream that's behind here. But because of this block right here, the items will be forced to either go in one direction or the other, and in this case, because they've been nudged to the left, they go to the left stream. Now, if I were to flip the orientation of these doors and do this again, throwing the items kind of centrally, that's sort of the only condition that you need here. They will get picked up by the side here, and then you're going to see that they will go off in the other direction. So the point of all these doors was just for me to test each possible direction, as you can see. And what my testing found is that this works when your main water stream is going in a positive x direction. Whether it's negative z or positive z doesn't matter as long as it's positive x. So this is the positive direction, this is the positive negative, and these two directions are in the negative x, and they don't work consistently. Basically, the items get stuck either here or here, and they don't follow through to the next water stream. So I hope you found those useful. I believe these are the only designs online prior to beta 1.7 that allow you to split items into two separate water streams. So it was a neat thing to try to figure out how to do. I don't know if it's maybe been done before, I just couldn't find it. But yeah, hopefully you find this useful for your own world. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe for more Minecraft alpha and beta content, and thank you so much for watching.